Okay. All right. So Allison, take it away. Awards and recognition and promotions and all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. Okay. So, so the main thing I'm going to just go over with you guys first is going to be all the different promotions, which I know a lot of you probably already know what they are as far as how we get paid our commissions. But for some people who are just starting, or if you are running your own team and you need to explain to your new recruits. So we're going to start there. And so I just have to, do I just hit share screen, Brandy?
So
I just hit share screen.
Yeah, share screen. And then
My husband uses Zoom all the time.
Left click it, pick which one of your screens you want to
This
share. Okay.
Thanks.
There you go. You're good.
Oh, I love the tech help.
No, he was like, when I couldn't get in and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to log in or somebody's supposed to let me in. And he's like, you're Zoom impaired. And I was like, stop it. Okay. So, so you guys can see my screen with all the little squares.
Not yet. You have to actually click OK.
Okay. Tell me you guys can see the screen with all the little squares.
Matt, come back.
It says screen sharing has failed to start. Please try again later.
Just a second.
Maybe it's this one. I went to that one.
Which one? That one?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's also there in pictures. So maybe I have more than one open.
Hang on a second. Is this what you want to share?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a second.
You need to be a co-host yourself in order to do it.
I
know.
Your code.
No, everybody can.
Oh, yeah, I changed it so everyone could share.
Yeah.
Nope, that ain't working.
Maybe I have more than one open.
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on. She's using Windows 7, so that might be something.
No, because I've shared it from here before our training.
She's using Windows 7, so that might be.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not working.
Are you able to
Let me look
send?
at that error.
He's just going to
Does
check.
she need to be
quick
the
see
lead?
Why it's not letting me share my screen.
What's that code?
105035.
Oh, hold on. Who can share? How many? Okay, Matt, it says advanced sharing options. How many participants can share at the same time? One participant can share at a time. Multiple participants can share simultaneously. Dual monitors recommended. Who can share? It says only host. Who can share sharing when someone else is sharing? Let me switch to one participant and see if this, because it won't let me switch over to, there we go. Hold on.
Now where's my, now I don't know where it went.
Okay, try now, Allie.
Okay.
Okay. So
Open it.
I got it. Ready? And this one. No, same thing.
Go to pictures.
It's not, it's.
No.
Is Allison down? As
Can you guys see it?
No.
The squares now? No. Bummer.
Carrie, what were you gonna say?
Is Allison down as the host?
No, Molly switched it over to me as the host, but anybody can share.
Last time you had to be the host for it to work.
It used to be that you had
for
to
screen
switch it
sharing.
over to the host before.
Yeah, try making Allison the host if you don't mind.
Okay, how do I do that? Let me see here. Make host. Change host. Holy, we have 3 hosts tonight on a special Zoom call.
Oh, click on this.
That should work now. Fingers crossed.
No,
Okay.
1035.
Well, but I don't have my screen up there that I want. Sorry, guys. Usually this is pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop the video for a second. No, that didn't do it. I don't know what to tell you here. What did you, I don't know what you've done, but, or what's going on. It's not.
Well, I'm not the host anymore. I've transferred over to you, Matt. So if you click on the screen thing, there should be called advanced settings. You can mess with the settings in there.
No, I don't. So Allison has not very many settings, believe it or not. The advanced has basically only 4 or 5 big buttons. I wonder if she needed an update or something.
There was an update. I didn't update.
Yeah, so that's probably why you can't share.
Okay, so switch back me to host, and then you can send me the images and I'll share them on my screen.
Oh goodness, there's a whole bunch of them.
Or do you want to do the update real quick and try to reconnect? It'll only take a couple minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just give it 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You
You have the
need
link
time?
to get back in?
Yeah.
So are
Yeah.
you, oh, are,
Okay, switch the host back to me.
and how to see if we can figure out how to do that.
So you go to my face, there will be a
There you
mute
go.
button or a little
That's
thingy.
what I thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So in the meantime, we'll talk about new Scentsy Club. Well,
Be right back, 2 seconds.
Okay.
okay. So as you guys know, we have something called Scentsy Club. And if you are new, Scentsy Club is a really great thing. Once you sign on to your PWS, that's the only way that you can encourage your customers to shop. So with your PWS, you send them that. Right now is a great month because we have the Bring Back My Bars and all the winter and winter and fall season scents that are discontinuing. So it's a program that they will always make those scented bars for you for the rest of your Scentsy life. So I always tell people magic number is 5 bars. 5 bars will put you at $40. As soon as you hit that $40 threshold, they instantly give you a 10% off discount. Next from that, the best incentive is once you hit $80, they get 10% off and a 50% off item. So it's like an even more of a wow factor because you don't have to host a party to get that half off item. So Scentsy Club can ship every month, every other month, or every 3 months. So that's the way Scentsy Club has been for the last 2 years that it's been implemented within the company. They have sweetened the pot, let's say, sweeten that honey pot to make it a little bit better for us. So not only are you getting those same benefits, but you are also getting this new referral program. So as a club member, you can push to your customers by saying, hey, listen, by sharing your referral code, you're going to earn points. So from the points that your referrals, so I guess how it works is when you shop, instantly, you're going to get 1 point per dollar that you spend. When you send your referral code to people, they're also going to give you points back. So you're getting 2 points for every dollar that your referral is spending. So for instance, 25 points is $1 off. And you probably think like, wow, 25 points, $1, that's not a lot. But when you get up to 500 points, that's $20. 1,000 points is $40. So in this business, we're always about thinking smarter and working smarter, not harder. So you're going to want to get your customers and yourself to be sharing those referral codes, because then those points are going to rack up even faster, those double points. So that's really the benefit right now of Scentsy Club, getting everybody to kind of sign on right now, because starting February 1st, this is when these new rules and extra incentives come into play. So that's pretty much the new Scentsy Club in a nutshell. And it looks like Allie's back. So you want to see if we can.
We didn't have good luck with the update. So we're going to just try this again. And if not, then I'll go ahead.
No worries.
No, screen sharing's failed to start. Okay, so I'll just do it without. It's fine. I'll post the different pictures down below after the training of stuff, like the links to the workstation. So we'll just go over each thing here. Just give me a sec here to pull it up.
And I don't mind sharing on my screen too, Allie, if it's like a quick link that you wanted to send over Facebook or something.
PDFs. So they're PDFs I pulled off the, just give me a sec here and see if I can. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can, what am I doing here? So.
I have a quick question while she's doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so say, okay, I'm a Scentsy Club member and I refer a friend. And so every dollar that they spend, I get 2 points. What happens if they refer a friend? It's just them who gets the points. I won't keep getting points off of their referrals, correct?
Yeah, so it's direct referrals. So if you're sharing your point, like, let's say, is it Kristen or Kirsten?
Kristen.
Kristen. Okay. If Kristen, you share your link with Allison and Allison spends $200, let's say, you're going to get 400 points. But if Allison shares her referral with Rebecca and she spends $200, Allison's going to get those 400 points.
Gotcha.
So it's just direct links that you're sending to individual people.
Okay,
My
awesome. Thank you.
understanding, by the way, was that consultants don't get any points, just your customers.
That's what my understanding is also.
Yeah, okay.
I'm waiting to hear really the rollout on that, because there's been some mixed messages that I'm getting. So we'll definitely touch base again once this all rolls out, so we can get a really clear answer.
Okay, so are you getting some of these?
Yeah.
I'm sending each one to you.
Yep. So you just tell me which one to click on and I
Okay,
can.
so we'll go in order of promotions from certified. Let me just
Okay.
send the rest of the little ones here. Superstar. What else now? Director. Store director.
What are you watching? Oh my gosh.
And one more.
Yeah, but remember, guys, like I was talking to Carrie and Erica earlier, and they were like, oh, well, maybe I'll like switch my club and like put it in my husband's name or whatnot. You have to think, what is going to be more beneficial for your business? Is it more beneficial for you to get referral points and money off discounted purchases? Or is it smarter for you to keep your Scentsy Club in your name so that you can use it as a business write-off for your advertising? And you're probably thinking, advertising? What do you mean? Every single Scentsy Club subscription that I get, I go live on my VIP group or in my public Facebook page, and I show people, or, you know, I make a video, post it on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Those are classified as you using that as advertising. So you're going to get that money as a write-off. Okay. And don't ask me who does the write-offs, because, you know, there's that TikTok meme thing that's going around from Schitt's Creek. And it's like, who does the write-off? I don't know. The write-off people. So who knows who does the write-offs, but I love the write-offs.
So let's try this again, because I don't want to have you guys here all night. So,
Okay. So I'm going to screen share.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right. Can you guys see this?
Perfect. Okay. So you sign up brand new. So again, we're not talking about brand new recruit awards yet. We're just talking about your promotion. So you, of course, sign up your essential. Okay. So your very first goal that kind of initiates you into selling and having a party and doing all the things is to get you from essential to certified. That's your first 1,000 PRV, and PRV is personal retail value. So that is 75% of the product price is what we get paid on. And so you have to do 1,000 PRV. So I can't even tell you what that would be in 1,000 sales. It would probably be like 1,300 and something, maybe. I'm just guesstimating. But of course, you start with 20% commission. As soon as you sell that first 1,000, you end up getting your 25% commission and your 5%. You get that extra 5% to get you to 25%. But then if you sell 2,000 in a month, Scentsy gives you an extra 5% bonus, and that's regardless at where you are as far as promotion goes. And then, you know, to be able to rank that, you need, like, as far as you go, well, you don't have a downline yet, so we won't get into that, but that's just you yourself selling your first 1,000. Okay. And then you hit lead. So we'll put up lead. So, oh yeah, at the bottom here it just shows how to promote to lead, which if you go to the next screen, I'll go over it. So lead is sort of like when you first start building your team. So with lead, you're going to want to recruit one person or more, but one person. And between you and the other person, your group wholesale for the month. And we always talk targets. It's always 1 month. The beginning of every month, we all start brand new. And so in a month, you and whoever you've signed up are going to hit 1,000 in group wholesale. And again, you have to have somebody on your team. It can't just be you. And then for you to get paid on that person, you need to do 500 PRV a month. And you're going to see that that's going to be a constant going through every promotion. Is for me to get paid on my team, I have to sell 500 a month. And when you're brand new, you might think, oh my God, 500 a month. But when you've been selling for a long time, it becomes very easy to hit those targets. You know, it's very easy to almost hit 2,000 a month. Once you've been selling a while and you have a big, you know, you've built a nice customer base, then, you know, once you get into like leader roles, you should try to be hitting that 2,000 a month and getting that 5% raise if you can. Now, there's obviously going to be months that are slower than others. And so that's lead is the one, you know, you have someone on your team, you're hitting 1,000. Okay, so then we'll go to from lead to star. So this is where you sort of make a bigger jump, and you can show the other thing, but with star, it's you need 2 or more. Okay, we'll just wait till she pulls it up here. So with star consultant, you need 2 or more people on your team, and every month between you and your team, you're going to hit 2,500 group wholesale. And again, you want to hit your 500. Now let's say hypothetically you have 3 people on your team, and no, let's say there's 2 people on your team and you yourself sold like 2,500. The second person at least has to be active. And what active means is that in a month, they at least sold 200 PRV. Okay, your frontline needs to be active. And so this is when you start making more money. So you make your 25 commission, okay? And then this is where you start getting bonuses. So this is where you would get a 4% bonus just on your own personal sales. Okay, so let's say let's say you did your 2,000 yourself, you would make 30% commission, plus you get a 4% bonus on the 25%. Okay, and so on yours, and then you would also make on the person on your team that is hitting, frontline, essential, or certified, you make 4% on theirs. Okay, and then your lead is 2%. So see how it starts to add up. So let's say you have a team of 3 people. 1 is brand new certified, 1 is lead. So the person that's lead, you make 2% on their sales. Your essential people, you've signed up and certified, you make 4%, and you make 4% on your money on top of your base 25%. Okay, so that is star. Now the targets are your whole group, 3 or more. And it's tough to do it with just 3 people. Like really, you start building a bigger team where you're hitting 6,000 PRV a month. And again, to get paid on your team, you have to do your 500. So superstar is, so star is 2,500, and then superstar, is the 6,000 a month, And so you always never need more than 3 people on your front line, but you're never going to hit those targets with only 3, like you and 2 people. Like once you start getting into these, to hit that 6,000, you probably want to have a good, 10 people, 15 people, like, depending on how much people are putting in a month. You might have some that really sell a lot, but once you get into director, you're going to need a good 20, 25 to be hitting that 10,000 a month. So for superstar, again, 6,000 for your group, at least 3 people, and you have to do your 500 a month. So this is the breakdown on pay. So again, you get your 25%, 30 if you sell 2,000. They now give you a 7% bonus on your own sales, which is lovely. Then on your essential and certified people, you make 7%. Anyone that promotes to lead, you make 5%, and then star 3%. So just to show you the trend, as your team starts to roll up into higher promotions, you make less on them. Okay, and so that's not a bad thing, because what they want is they want you to continue to be building. They don't want you to just all of a sudden go, oh, I've done well with this company, I'm just not going to keep building my team. You always want to be building your team, because on those brand new essential and certified, you're getting 7% on them until they promote. Okay. And so once you hit director, that's where your team needs to hit at least 10,000 a month in group wholesale. Now, here's where you get into TWV. So TWV is team wholesale value. So let's say I recruit 5 people, and one of those 5 people is a rock star and they recruit 30 people. Okay. So all of a sudden my team of 35 people are easily hitting their 10,000 a month. But my 5 people and myself, if we don't on my frontline team hit at least 2,000 of that 10,000, then you're not hitting director. You have to at least your frontline. That's the people that you directly have signed up. Okay, not someone that you signed up and then they signed up. You have to hit 2,000 of team wholesale value, and then your whole group hits the 10,000. And again, you need at least 3 or more. So then what you get paid on is you get a 9% on your commission, and then your essential and certified, you make 9%, your lead, you make 7%, your stars, you make 5%. If I had a frontline director, so let's say I had another director under me, I would make 3% on their whole team that they're selling 10,000 a month. And then you get into, you know, frontline, first generation, that's someone you signed up. Okay. The Q is when you've signed someone that's hit director before, but then they're not hitting director numbers. They've gone back into what we call the Q, and we can talk about that at another time. And then of course, superstar, you make 2% on. So yeah, so that's director. And so we'll go to star director here. And again, so that's what, so I'm a director right now. Okay. And I have 1 director under me. For me to hit star director now, I need a second person that's growing their team, that's on my team, that's also going to hit director numbers. And then that's when I would promote to star director. Okay. And so for me, once I have somebody that, and I have a couple girls getting close where they're hitting 6,000, 7,000 a month, when they hit 10,000, my targets change to, I still have to sell my 500 a month. My group will now have to hit 30,000 a month between me and my whole group. My front line needs to at least hit 6,000 team wholesale value. And then I need to have 2 first generation directors. Okay. And then at least 3 people on my team, of course, have to be active a month, which is 200 PRV a month. And so if I hit that, the money doesn't change a crazy amount. You still get the 25%. You make 9% on your own, 9% on your essential, 7%, 5%. These things don't really change so much. You just start getting paid, you know, that when you go from director to star director, there isn't a huge change in the pay per se until, well, you have 2 teams now. You're getting paid more because your team's growing, but there isn't a big bonus, let's say. And then the next one is a huge jump. And that's why it takes a long time for people to hit the tippy top of the company and get from a star director to a superstar, because your team has to hit 80,000 group wholesale a month. And then your front line, which means you need to keep recruiting, your front line needs to hit at least 10,000 team wholesale value. You need 4 first generation directors. So it means you've recruited yourself 4 people who have grown teams and become directors. Okay. And then of course you need at least 3 people active. And then this is where the money does change a bit, because you start getting, you get paid on another level. So you have frontline you get paid on, and you have second generation. So see how you've got your frontline star consultants, but then you get into, so let's say I've got people, my directors, they've now started building their teams and they have directors. You start getting paid on second generation, third generation. That's where you start really making some really good bank, because you're starting to get paid on more than just your level, your front line and your team. You're starting to get added bonuses. So that's pretty much, you know, how we work the promotions go as far as commission is paid. And I'll get into the circle of excellence and all that. I've got that all written down. That's in my award. So I'll get to that at the end, but that's sort of how promotions go. Okay. So next I wanted to talk about if you are a brand new consultant, there are a couple awards that when you guys recruit, or Amanda, you just started. So these are things you can go for right now. And if you're recruiting, these are things that you always want to sort of help new recruits right off the hop, because this is the only time we ever get offered this right in the beginning. And the first one is Shooting Star, your first 15 days to hit 500 PRV, and you end up getting, give me a sec here. So with Shooting Star, if you hit that, for signing up, you end up getting, they send you your bracelet. You end up getting a bracelet, which I don't do the bracelets. I do the pins, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But you end up getting this cute charm bracelet. They'll send you your first Shooting Star charm, okay, or pin if you choose pins. These are the little pins. There's all different ones. And then you also get like a certificate, okay? And then with Shooting Star, there is a beautiful Shooting Star kit of products that they offer to you at a bit of a discounted rate, that you can, if you hit Shooting Star, you have a certain amount of time, you can go into the workstation and put that in and buy it.
It's like a huge discount. Like you get so much stuff. It's like, I think it's $420 worth of stuff. And I believe we pay, I think it's 420 or 390. I think it might be $390 worth of stuff for $172.
Oh, see, I thought it was like 300 to buy. See, it's been a while since I've done it. I didn't realize, is that what it costs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 300 to buy it, Brandy.
Yeah, it's
The
like
Shooting
300 to
Star
buy
kit?
it. Yeah. It's like $400 worth of stuff for 300 and something. Yeah.
I can quickly look because I just started in like June, so it shouldn't be too hard to find.
Remember we just had the free Shooting Star kit? Remember? And it was like value $390 and you only pay, I thought it was $172.
It's quite a bit.
I thought it was $200 for the kit and you get 3 something in value.
Well, we will find that out.
We're all so lost.
We'll find that. Brandy's going to look that up while I go on. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is the Sensational Start. Okay. Sensational Start is amazing. And it's amazing for a couple of reasons. Not only do you earn some really great rewards, but it forces you to really get out of your comfort zone, get out there, book those parties, and really start that business while you're still excited about the products, which is, it's important, you know, like when you first buy that kit and you're like, okay, like I'm going to work my business and do it. And so that's the best time. And the reason the company really pushes this is it really gets you early to build that customer base. Because once you have so many parties and you sell so many warmers, you know, and that it doesn't have to be virtual parties. It can be basket parties where you just go to people's houses with the testers and everything, but it really lays that groundwork for a really, you know, great business early on. And so what happens is in the first 70 days, level 1 is you either need to sell by the end of day 70, 1,500 PRV, or you can sell 500 PRV and enroll one person that is signed up. And the one person that signs up needs to at least sell 200 and become active, okay? And if you hit that, then the company gives you $60 in product credit. You get a pin or a charm. They send you a really nice certificate, okay? And something to add, it's very, very important that you always make sure new recruits do their first things first checklist. I did not know this, and I had this beautiful consultant who is still on my team, and she hit level 2, but did not do her first things first checklist, and she didn't get anything. And I did not realize, but if you do not do it by your 70 days, then you don't end up getting any of the awards. And I had no idea of that. I just thought it was something that was for training for you individually, but it's very important you complete first things first checklist. Yeah, Carrie?
Brandy, did you see Veda's comment about her Shooting Star kit?
No, I didn't.
It was $298 and like 32 cents. Like I just went in and like found it on my receipts in the history.
That's what I always say. It's a bit of a discount, but, and it's not a bad thing. I just find sometimes you might want to take your product credit from your parties and pick and choose what you want, because they
so it's worth $396.
Yeah, so it's definitely a saving.
And you get it
So
for
I think-
$264. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to say is if you reach that, then the paycheck you get will
Yeah.
cover most of it.
Yeah. Because
okay.
you're spending, so $264, you're instantly getting, let's say you're at the bottom tier. No, you would already be, no, let's say you're getting 20% commission off of it. So you'd be instantly saving $52.80, plus the enhancement kit is a business write-off also. But if you are, let's say getting it at that 25% commission, because you've already hit that 1,000 PRV, you'd be getting $66 back. Or if you hit that 30%, you're getting $79 back. So yeah, it's 264. Sorry, I thought I paid, I could have paid less for it because I joined 1,000 years ago.
Well, I think that like if you reach that at least 500 PRV, your check's close to $200. So really you're only paying like $65 or something if you reinvest it all into it.
Correct. Yes, that was the image that was stuck in my head. Sorry. See, guys, me and Allie have been doing this for 100 years and we don't even remember everything.
Wow, because when I did it, they didn't even have the beautiful warmer you get now. I didn't get the warmer. And I hit level 3. But so level 2 is 3,000 PRV or 1,500 PRV. And again, 1 new consultant. It's not 2 new consultants because it's level 3. Yeah. So 1,500 and 1 new consultant that's active, and you get $125 in product credit. You get the level 1 and 2 charm or pins. You get the certificates for level 1 and 2, but you get this beautiful Sensational Start warmer. And it's like, and I had a picture to show you guys, but it's
I'll
this
go get it.
glass. Oh, do you have it? See, I didn't get the warmer, and it is gorgeous. So you get this beautiful Sensational Start warmer they send you, okay? And then I'll keep talking so we're not all night because I've got lots to cover. So level 3 is 6,000 PRV in the first 70 days or 3,000 PRV and 2 active consultants. And then you get $220 in product credit, level 1, 2, and 3 charms or pins. You get the certificates for level 1, 2, and 3. You get the Sensational Start warmer, and you get this beautiful glass trophy. And then if you go to any of the family reunions or world tour, you get this beautiful, they give you the little banner that goes on your name tag that says like you earned Sensational Start level 3, which is like a big thing because there's not that many people that hit it. So it's like, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's your Sensational Start. Okay. So let's say you earn level 1, 2, or 3 in the month of February, you hit it, your 70 days. You do not get the product credit till the following month's pay. So if you hit it in February, March 10th, when we get paid, that's where it shows up. And where the product credit shows up is when you go on the workstation to pay and you go into where it's credit card or PayPal, there's also another drop down. There's one for gift card, but there's one that says product credit, and you click on it and it'll drop down your product credit and you just put it towards your order. Or you can use it in the Scentsy Success Store where we have like business products and things like that. So, oh, there it is. She's showing you the warmer. It's really pretty. It's like this shooting star. And
this is the only way that you can get it. So nobody else can go and purchase it in the workstation. This warmer probably weighs, I'm not kidding you, 15 pounds.
Crazy.
It's very, very heavy. So,
okay. So the next thing, which is super exciting, is the annual sales award. And the annual sales award, we all go for every year, and it's selling 30,000 PRV. And the year runs from May to April. It's like a fiscal year. Even though I think a fiscal year is March, I think like Matt's Feds and he's March, but so it's not exactly the fiscal year, but it's like not a normal January to January. So anyway, so it's May to April that you need to sell 30,000. And if you sell that, well, first off, one, if to get 30,000, then you really want to be hitting over 2,000 a month, which means you're getting that extra 5% every month, which is amazing. but you end up getting a beautiful certificate. You get this gorgeous trophy, and you end up getting, they give you $1,000 US. So it ends up being like $1,300 and some dollars that they pay you in June if you hit annual sales every year. Okay. And then the next thing is the next one besides annual sales is going to be the annual mentor award. And that one's a tough one. I earned it last year. I will not earn it this year. I ran short. You have to recruit 14 people in a year and get each person to certified. So they have to do 1,000 PRV each, 14 in a year. It's definitely doable. If you really work on recruiting, it's doable. I'm just short, I think 2 this year. But let me tell you what you get if you earn that. Besides getting, of course, the trophy and the certificate, and they call you up both for annual sales and annual mentor at family reunion, but you also get $25 per every person that you recruit, okay, that hits certified. And then you get $50 for every person that hits lead or higher. They will give you $50. So you end up getting like a good chunk of money in, it's June or July, just like when they give the money for the annual sales for the annual mentor. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's June.
June. Yeah. So it's awesome. Awesome. I was so excited that I hit it last year.
Well, it's just such a benefit that you're already working your business.
You're getting extra for just working your business, which remember, it's your business and you recruiting 14 people, you're getting paid on those people. So you're also making money on your business, but it's an extra incentive to hit these targets. Now I'm going to show you guys some of my pins because I'm super proud of them. And I keep them all in this glass lamp. And so, and again, the charms obviously are going to be different, but like this is the Shooting Star Trainer Award. So every time I recruit someone and they hit Shooting Star, I end up getting, they send us these beautiful things in the mail. And I end up getting, you know, one of these for, I don't think I had the Shooting Star one, but anyway, that's my Shooting Star. And they'll send you a little thing saying you're a Shooting Star trainer for the month of, and they're definitely like, I just got these yesterday and they're for October. So they're definitely behind on their award stuff as far as getting them out. So monthly, so I'll tell you what these are. So like, this is a monthly sales award. So that's for hitting 2,000 in a month. You will get a sales award and they will send me, I get, I believe it is this one.
Yep.
That's for hitting 2,000. And then top sales of the month. So this is one where I sold more in Canada as a director than any other director. And I get this little crown. It's for top sales of the month.
I've only gotten that once. And it was when I was
so many people.
I think I was a star consultant and I was the top star consultant for that 1 month in Canada. It was like my proudest moment of life.
And I think they changed things because I think it used to be this. Like I used to get these. So I think that used to be it. It was like a little money bag, but they've revamped the awards. This was like my little Sensational Start pin. And then I got pins for level 1, 2, and 3. Here's a cool one though. So this I got for selling my first 10,000. And then I got this one for 50,000. And then I got this for selling my first 100,000. And I have one that says 500,000, but I can't find it. I looked through the whole jar. So, and I'm at $750,000 I've sold. Crazy, eh?
That's crazy great.
Crazy, 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 crazy. I can't believe it.
I wish I would have gotten the pins because the pins are cooler than the.
So I used to have this board and I had them all stuck in the board.
Yeah.
But then I ran a room on the board. So then I found this beautiful glass lamp that does up, but the inside of the lamp, I think you could put seashells. So I put all my pins in it and it sits right in my living room. So when my pins come in every month, even though like a lot of them are duplicates, I put them all in this jar and I'm filling it up with all my pins.
It's your Scentsy lamp. I love it.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. And then this one, I believe is the Scentsy Heart is when you sell so many of the charitable warmer, they send you an award for that because every catalog, there's a charitable warmer. And I think if you sell so many of them, they do that. Oh, and there's like, so there's the Shooting Star Trainer Award, lifetime PRV. So every 10,000 PRV, they send you one of these and it'll say like 10 on it. And so, yeah, so these are kind of fun. It's weird though. You'll get these in the mail and the pins in a separate bag in the mail. They don't send them together. They come from 2 different places. So, so I just want to talk about one more thing with you guys. And then if we have a little bit of time, I'm going to show you a couple of the different things I pulled off the workstation. So, so another thing is, director awards. So when you become a director, when you first become a director and you hit your 10,000, sometimes you'll have a really busy month in November, December, your team will hit 10,000, then you don't hit it for a while. So what they do is once you hit director numbers and your team hits 10,000, 3 months in a row, you earn paid Scentsy family reunion voucher. They don't pay your flights or anything, but your registration is paid for Scentsy family reunion. And then if you hit 6 months in a row, they pay for your leadership registration to go to SFR leadership. And as long as you go to our family reunion or leadership, then they give you a voucher and you get up this beautiful set of Scentsy luggage that they mail you, which is really nice. And you know, especially, I'm not a big traveler, so I never made it. I went to World Tour, but I never made it to any of the conventions or anything yet. But then COVID happened, and because they were all virtual and I could make it, I got my luggage. So that was
I didn't get mine.
no, you have to put them in it. You put your little code in. So there's a little, when you go into your account, there's a little voucher code, and you have to go online when there's like when there's SFR or family reunion, and there's a spot in the registration where you put your little voucher code and that gets your luggage. And it does expire, so, but
I wonder if I could use it for July.
Pardon?
Wonder if I could use it for July.
Maybe. Yeah, call and ask them, because I think I had to call and they did it for me when I first did it, because I was confused on that too. So one last huge award. It's an absolutely huge honor. It's something called the Alice Camocha Shining Star Award. And that what it is it's you're chosen by your peers, that everybody that sells Scentsy can put in a nomination for somebody that they think exemplifies core values, fulfills Scentsy's mission, that they fulfill Scentsy's mission of authenticity, generosity, simplicity. And so usually it's SSDs that have been in the company for a while. They've really helped a lot of people change their lives, grow the business. And they call you up at family reunion, you get a big bouquet of flowers, you get a trophy. It's just a huge honor, a really huge honor. That's the Alice Camocha. Then there's something called the Circle of Excellence. And there's only less than a handful of people that have ever earned this. And the reason why is you have to have 6 superstar directors in your first line. So that takes years to get, where you've recruited and turned 6 superstars in your first line. And I didn't know this, this is new to me, but if you hit the Circle of Excellence, you get free incentive trips each calendar year if they maintain their rank. Every year your incentive trips are paid. You get 1 free incentive trip each calendar year. You get 1 free leadership registration paid, 1 world tour registration paid, 1 superstar summit registration paid, 1 family reunion registration paid, and the trips paid too, all for Circle of Excellence. There's not very many people that have it, but yeah, it's great.
I think Katie Jones has it, does she not?
I'm not sure if she has that many. I don't know if she has.
I don't know, look.
So yeah, so that's sort of all the different things. Now I'm going to see if I can just quickly go, and I'm going to send Brandy a couple things to show you guys that I thought were great. Okay.
And another thing, I guess we should probably tell people who Alice is, because a lot of people are probably like, why is this like award named after Alice. Alice
Isn't that Heidi's mom?
Yeah, Alice is Heidi's mom. She was actually a part of the company too. At one point of time, she was a director. And Heidi's mom has unfortunately passed away. And so they have developed this award in her honor. And it's a huge thing in this company if you are honored with that award. Karina, who's our superstar director, she was actually awarded that award. Was it 2 or 3 years ago, Allison?
It would have been 3 years ago.
Hmm.
I think it was 3 years ago now.
Yep. So it's a pretty huge honor within this company because Alice had such a great presence with everyone, and anybody that I have had any interaction with that has ever met her has nothing but the kindest words to say about this woman. So it's cool to see how she has touched different people's lives in different ways. Now, Wendy Robinson has a great, first interaction story with Alice. So I'm sure you'll hear that upon your Scentsy journey.
Did you get any of these?
Yep, make a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will, what is going on here? Screen share.
Almost done, you guys. Just bear with me a little longer and then I'll go over these really quick. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know we try to keep these sort of reasonably,
This
short.
is great information though. My goodness, some things I didn't know. So can you guys see the make a plan? All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Give me a second to get back to you guys. Oh,
Make me feel like an old bird.
okay, so here's a way to create your yearly business plan to kind of hit targets. And so if you want to scroll down a bit, Brandy, on it. So it talks about sales and commission and recruiting and marketing events and awards. And then if you scroll all the way down, leadership, budget review, yearly plan, keep going. So if you scroll down, there's actually quite a few pages, yearly business plan, and it breaks into month, and you can mark how many PRV a month and where your PRV comes from, and then your commissions, actual commission. And then here's recruit and team promotions. This is where you can keep track of how many you recruit every month and sort of where they are in promotions, which is always great when you're sort of working with all your frontline to train them and sort of see where they're at and where, And so if you scroll down, it sort of breaks down and you can print these off and use them. And it keeps track of just a whole whack of stuff. And this is right on the workstation. Okay. And it's just under make a plan to earn. But I thought that was really great. Okay. So that was one of the things that I found that I was like, wow, this is great to just have in your binder and kind of mark down, your PRV every month and everything. Always great to sort of keep track of reports and that. And where you are as far as your sales award and mentoring and all of that. So that was one thing I found. And then the next one was a mentor sheet. And these are more things to sort of help. So this is great for each new person you recruit to put down their information and when they joined and to put when they earn their promotions. And then a really great checklist on walking them through. So if you're brand new and you're just starting being a leader, these are things to really help you to then help your frontline. Okay. And so this was called a mentor sheet. And it was really great. And you could have it in a binder with all of your frontline and keep track of, when you got a hold of them last, how they're doing. So this was great. Again, right on the workstation.
I'll share all the links too. When I share the YouTube video in the team group, I will also share the links below.
Okay. And then the next one, Sensational Start. So this was a great one. If you're brand new, so Amanda, this was perfect. This actually talks about selling and starting your first 70 days and walking you through some different stuff. And it was just a whole bunch of training, which I thought was awesome. So it's called the Sensational Start Training Guide. So great if you're brand new, or great if you are training someone who is brand new. And so again, there is so much information that is on the workstation that sometimes I think we forget how great it is. So if you keep scrolling all the way down, it talks about, you know, getting started, it walks you through, and then there's some spot where you can fill in like notes and that, but it's another great tool to use. Talks all about setting up your first party, basket party, fundraisers, all different kind of ways to sell. Okay, so that I thought was super cool. And then, yeah, it just has a ton of stuff to talk about, helping you even with your host if you're having your first party. And then the next one was a team building training guide. So this was another one all about team building. Again, if you're somebody thinking, okay, this year I really need to start recruiting, well, then these are things on the workstation that you can use that are going to really help you. And these are, you know, it's experts that the company has had that has put these tools together for us. Okay, so again, really great. I really liked this. So just it walked you through, like, you know, getting a hold of different people like hosts and customers and, you know, new people that you've met. And again, read the whole thing, but it was super great. So I grabbed that one. And then the only last one was, again, it's for a launch event. So again, Amanda, this was a great one that if it's on the workstation called the launch event checklist. And it's just got a checklist of all the things you want to do if you're going to have a little launch party, or if you are now helping your new recruit have their launch party. And again, I know things with COVID have changed a bit from a home party to virtual, but this was a great, again, checklist that kind of really help you go through setting up a launch event, but even any event, right? So any kind of a party. So this was another one that I thought was great that I pulled off the workstation. And it has just a whole bunch of walkthrough all the way to the follow-up. Okay, so again, there's so much stuff on the workstation, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming, but definitely there's, and then they have videos and everything for you to be able to go and watch, that they like train you right on the workstation. So definitely, I think a lot of times we do so much training ourselves and watch YouTube videos, which again, YouTube videos of, I remember my first launch party, I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos on, like, that was back when we did home parties, and I was like so anxious, and I was trying to find like games and icebreakers and all these things on YouTube videos, because I was like, oh my God, I have to get up and talk in front of everybody. And so I was at home practicing my like spiel before I had to go do my first home party, where now everything's virtual. I mean, you can go live, which I think is a great thing to do, but you know, if you don't want to, you can also get away without having to go live and still get that practice of having parties right now, which is nice. So that was pretty much it tonight. I'm sorry it didn't go as planned. I'm sorry I had a whole bunch of other pictures.
Totally okay. Hey, listen, where there's a will, there's a way, girl. We will make it work always, because that's the way we are. But yeah, the workstation is really great. Like, we have a tab that's called training. You click on that, you can search whatever it is possible that you think you might want. Or when you do click the training, you can browse by topics. And like, that's a huge thing, because I know sometimes you get stuck on something and you're like, okay, you know, maybe right now I'm stuck with follow-ups. Well, click on the follow-up and it's going to give you some trainings on, you know, follow-ups. So I always say, like, not everybody has an 8-hour day to put into their business. Let's say you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes every single day that you put in. You know, you should also, any spare time that you have, invest in training, because that's where you're going to learn the most about your business and how to build. And we're still learning stuff.
Always.
Like,
you never stop learning. There's stuff I find and go, oh my God, I didn't even know that was there. That would have been so easy to use. And it's like, look how long I've been doing this. I still really can't say enough about the 5x5 selling system, that if you are someone that are limited for time, that once a day for half an hour, try to make a new contact or lead, add them to your customer group, or make a friend on Facebook kind of thing. 2, do a product recommendation. Go live on Instagram or at home, or even just a picture of something you're using, showing you using the laundry products, or spraying the counter clean, or putting a scent circle in your car, or just changing your wax. I don't know how many times I'll do like I'm changing my wax with like a cotton thing and that, and then somebody will go, oh, I want to order bars. It just, it's just the little things. So number one, new contact or lead. Number two, a new product recommendation. 5 days a week, do this. Number three, try to have a host or join conversation with somebody. Number four, a customer follow-up, which is super easy. Do one customer follow-up with someone that bought. And then number five, some kind of little personal development, a YouTube video, doing this. Today's your personal development. We're doing this training and that. And so if you can do those things 5 days a week for half an hour, your business is going to grow and you're going to do great. That those are great little tasks to do to just constantly be growing your customer base, showing your products, learn personal development, learning.
I totally.
I'm sorry, Brandy, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I totally agree with Allison. That's great advice.
I have a quick question. I have a friend who only has like the Walmart brand warmers. And they kind of asked, so like, oh, would Scentsy wax work in them? And I said, hypothetically, yes. But to get the best like fragrance, I recommend a Scentsy warmer.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is that bad, or is that like?
No, that's 1000%.
That's exactly what I would have said. One, you don't want to turn down sales. So I would say absolutely use the wax, but say we have a very patent light bulb. Our warmers are set for our specific wax, and say it would be great for you to probably use a Scentsy warmer, but absolutely it'll work in your.
And the Walmart ones, like the Glade ones, actually have been recalled before because of like house fires, electrical fires. So I just said her safest bet is the Scentsy warmers. I'm like, I even have one on hand if you wanted to try it out beforehand. And then she's like, oh no, it's just too expensive. I'm like, or you can host a party and then I can flip it and then you can get it for half off. Or if it's a qualifying party, you just have to pay the shipping and the taxes.
Also, the biggest sell point with our warmers is we have a lifetime warranty on our warmers. So good luck taking your warmer back to Walmart after 12 years when, let's say, something happens. Walmart's going to tell you to hit the road, Jack. We're not replacing your warmer. But guess what? Scentsy is going to replace it. And if they don't make that warmer, don't worry about it. They're going to give you a warmer at that price that you paid for that warmer. So I have a warmer that retail price, it was $66. I got it on sale for like a clear out of like, I don't know, I think I paid like $28 for it. It stopped working like 2 years later. I called Scentsy. They're like, yeah, pick out a warmer of the $66 level. Like,
all the time. And I have people that reach out to me and they're not my customer. They're just someone from another province. And they're like, hey, I don't have a consultant anymore. My warmer stopped working. So I always say, send me your name, your email, your address, your phone number, and the picture of the warmer. And I always go through have you checked the light bulb? Make sure it's not the light bulb, because sometimes it can just be a new light bulb. But I call Scentsy and go, hi, this isn't my customer, but they need a replacement. And I always do it on the chat. I never call. They replace it. And like, I didn't sell them that warmer. And some of them I have to make sure they're a Scentsy warmer because it's been so long. It's before I even worked for the company and I've never seen that warmer. And I'm like, you sure it's Scentsy? And then they're like, yep. And it'll say on the bottom or something. And I'll be like, okay. And they replace it. If they still have, you'd be surprised how many older warmers they still have in the warehouse. Sometimes they do replace, they still have some and they'll replace the same unit. But if they don't, then they have to pick another one in that price range. But yeah, Scentsy's amazing for their warranty. Amazing.
I also told her like the difference between Glade and Scentsy is like Scentsy also has like different patterns and colored light bulbs. So you can buy one standard warmer and then change it just by buying a colored light bulb. And then there's also the Scentsy system. The one system warmer and the 3 bars is on sale because of the $10 discount.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Honestly,
Always
like,
upselling.
Yeah.
Always upselling. That's amazing. That's exactly what you want to do. You always want to go for that upsell. And we had a training video on that about always trying to like say, oh, you can get, you'll save $1 if you buy 3, or you'll, get it 1 free if you buy 6 kind of thing. Buy 5, get 1 free. And
I always put it back at like the when you go through a drive-through, you order a burger, they're always going to ask you, do you want fries with that? So like, what's the difference? Why can't we ask, do you need fries with that? It's not obviously fries, but it could be a light bulb or a travel tin or just something small. Because if you did that with every single one of your customers, and each one of those customers, let's say, spent an extra $10, you have 10 customers, that's an extra $100.
Yeah.
I dropped off an order to a new customer today. I don't know why. Like, she'd previously ordered Scentsy from somebody else. Don't know why she didn't think I could get buddies, but I mentioned buddies. She goes, "Oh, my daughter has one for years now, and it doesn't smell anymore. I can get you new scent packs. I can get you 3 or 6 of them for cheaper right now." So I'm waiting on what she wants, but
Nice.
Yeah, it's all about the share, guys. We're not like in Scentsy, it's not obviously, we're selling things, but you don't have to be a good salesperson. You don't have to be a salesy person to be really good at Scentsy, because we're not in this to sell. We're in about sharing how to fix the problem. When you're fixing a problem for somebody because their kitchen smells or they got a kitty litter box downstairs that smells, you're fixing a problem for somebody. That's the payback for you right there.
We're selling consumables, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also stuck some samples in the new catalog, and she happened to open it up to the laundry one and got all excited. She's like, "Oh, have you used it? I keep seeing it and I want to try it." And so I'm like, "Yep, that's all I use now, and it's great." So
I just went in
I'm pretty
today
excited.
and purchased some samples, the pre-made laundry samples. I don't know if you've seen the post that Karina made. You get a liquid laundry, you get some washer whiffs, and you put it in a cute little thing, send it out. Guys, even some of them are flat enough, like the body samples, that you can just stick in a legal envelope with a cute little product list or even a Scentsy Club thing, and one stamp. Like, simple, easy peasy.
Yep. Catalogs, on the other hand, were $3.10 to send each one. I had 52 of them. Oh, that hurt my pocket yesterday. But I said to the guy, like, because I used to be able to just throw a couple stamps on, but they've really buckled down now. They'll refuse it. They send it back with a sticker saying not enough postage, where they used to just like take them. But those are all my big spender customers, so I know I will make that back tenfold in their orders. So it's worth it. And if I can deliver them, I'll drive around and deliver them. But these ones were further away. But yeah.
I did a cute little coupon image on the front of my catalogs. I shared it in the Canva flyer group that we have. And it was like Brandy's favorite 6, and then it was a bunch of verbiage, and then there was a little coupon that said $10 off your purchase of, and it can be whatever amount that you want to select. But it's a personal special, so they can only have it valued through you, and you can't post it anywhere. Like that's a personal special, so it has to be directly given to somebody, or sent in a private message or something like that. So and I numbered them all. So I numbered them all because I didn't want people taking extra books, because they were like, "Oh, I'm going to get all these coupons, I'm just going to take all my books." So I numbered them all. So I also said you can only use one coupon. And then I know how many books were taken out of my little share box when people come to pick their orders up.
So cool. What a great idea.
I might need you to resend me the group Canva thing, because I tried to open it and it wouldn't show me anything
Okay,
after I'd already accepted for some reason.
Here, just send me your email address again and I'll send it. And anybody else that wants in, you just send me your
If you're
email.
trying
Another
to-
little thing is a little referral. Like a girl had it on the back of her business card, and it was like, refer a person, get a scent circle. And then there was like, refer a person and they spend so much, but it was like stuff that really got people to refer. And Those would be great to just print and put in people's like bags with their orders and that. I'm gonna see if I can find one and maybe we'll get that we can print them off. But you know, because we earn a lot of free and half price stuff anyway. So if you get enough people shopping, what's a scent circle?
I
Or
know
have a
I
party and-
see. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
I was
Carrie,
just
did I
gonna
cut
say,
you?
It's
or
okay.
you get them to book a party and you use the perpetual party reward.
Exactly, Rebecca. If you're trying to open that on your cell phone, the Canva app, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's definitely like a desktop type thing. You can edit from your cell phone, but I think to accept that you have to be on a laptop.
Well, I did it from my phone, and when I first accepted, everything was there. I could access everything.
Hmm,
Just when I had closed Canva and then gone back in.
so, well,
So
definitely.
I figured it was worth a shot, just seeing if I mixed something up somewhere. So worst case scenario, I have something coming so I can do it from the new tablet when it gets here.
All right, well, I won't keep you guys any longer as far as anyone that wants to go from the training and that, because I know it's getting late, but I'm glad we did this tonight. It was fun, especially with it being like, you know, we're not there yet as far as the new season resets, but definitely you can start thinking about like, you know, goal setting and planning to kind of hit that 30,000.
Yeah.
And we'll do some training on fundraisers and, you know, ideas for selling over and above your regular, you know.
I have something coming up as my guest speaker, so be prepared for information on fundraising coming. This girl just went on that refresh, refocus, whatever, everything group, and she said she would come on and chit chat with us. So
Awesome.
yeah. So next week is Molly. She's going to be doing training on going live and your Scentsy business. So I'm sure she will elaborate on that more, but definitely going live is a huge part within this business. If you want it to be, it doesn't have to be a part of your business. So that will be super fun to see Miss Molly share on that stuff. So
Right on.
all right, guys. Well, happy Tuesday. And I challenge all of you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Wax Wednesday, to post a picture on your social media of whatever wax you're warming
Carrie.
and tag me in the comments. Don't tag me in the post, because I don't want people coming to me for your Scentsy business, but tag me in the comments, because I want to see who's working their business tomorrow for Wax Wednesday. And I want to know what you're warming.
Well, Amanda's
Please pause
still
the
waiting for her
recording.
kit, so
Okay,
I
well,
know, I'm getting really impatient here,
I know,
waiting for my
it's coming.
picture.
You can track it for sure.
It hasn't
Amanda,
shipped
you're
yet.
exempt just this week.
Yes. You get a pass. All righty.
That
You
was
don't get
great,
a
you
pass.
guys. Thanks so much. That was really helpful.
Super fun. See you guys next Tuesday. And I'll talk to you,
Everybody.
Amanda, lots, I'm sure.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.